Welcome back to Vagabond, Gypsy, Tarot, and Oracle. Today, I'm doing a special reading for my weekly readings, I should say, for the first week in December here. I'm doing a shadow and light pile, and we have other cards to go with it because I decided that I wanted to do an extra for the first week in December. So, this is for Wednesday, December 6th through Wednesday, December 13th. Wednesday, December 6th through Wednesday, December 13th. So let's see what we've got going on for our shadow side. Queen of Swords. So we have the Queen of Air, Queen of Reason. Logical thinking, a logical thinker. Let's see, I'm going to actually pull the light side first. Four of Cups. So Four of Emotions. Four of feeling unfulfilled. Even though you're surrounded by cups, you're feeling unfulfilled, possibly. And with that Queen of Reason, funny, Queen of Reason is on the shadow side. Let's pull the rest of the cards and see what we've got going on here. Tower. Way of thinking needs to change, or something physically needs to change. The Lovers. Okay. So, so you see those. With the Queen of Swords being key here for the shadow side, Queen of Reason is a logical, self-sufficient, truth-telling person, and I feel like there might be changes that need to take place, and your shadow self is struggling with that, possibly. Let's see what our light side has here. Seven of Daggers. I had that on another one. That's Swords as well. So Reason is kind of in play here, and you're feeling betrayed. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is also about self-sufficiency. There is a feeling of unfulfillment going on here, like huge unfulfillment, and things need to change. And I feel like your shadow side might be, since this is the shadow side, and this Queen of Swords is about logic and self-sufficiency, I feel like you might be thinking that you need to be a little bit more self-sufficient. I feel like you're dragging along and doing what you're told, especially in this situation here with the Lovers. I feel like you feel like a second party. And the shadow, and it's almost as if you've put up with it for a long time and you're done. You're done putting up with that. It's like your partner controls everything and you feel like you don't have any control. And that's why you're feeling unfulfilled in your light as well, because you want that self-sufficiency, but you're feeling kind of like out of control. The Reason, the seven of Swords is about, as I said, reason, but it's about it can be about dishonesty, feeling betrayed, and it could be from the past. Running away from a situation as well. You could be wanting to start anew I mean, with that Tower card there, it kind of is making me feel like you're sick of the situation that you're in. You have overwhelming wanting self-sufficiency with this card, and the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. So it's about your environment, your money possibly, and the Four of Cups is you're feeling unfulfilled. The foundation is not stable, even though you're surrounded here with this stability. This person might be appearing to keep things stable for your environment, but you're feeling left out. You're feeling left out of the equation, like you excuse me, you're just supposed to sit there and wait for the next move, and you're not going to be brought into the conversation. It's almost as if all the decisions are made without you. And the Four of Cups here is about going within, manifesting, and finding that courage to make yourself the stronger person, to be able to feel like you are an equal party in this situation. Things need to change, because it's almost like a nightmare bringing you back to a situation you were in previously, maybe, where you were out of control and it left you in trouble, possibly. I don't feel like this is about a breakup or anything. I mean, it could be. Certainly with the Tower and the Lovers, it could be a breakdown or a breakup, or it could just be a breakdown of communication and that needs to be worked on. I mean, looking at these two cards together, you could easily say, oh, a divorce, but I don't think so. I think it is just a since this is your shadow card, it's you having to work through some of your issues as well that puts you in this position. So very much, I think that you would benefit from my shadow class that I had in November. You can just go back and look at it. Everything is free on this YouTube. There's no charges. So it's just the 4th, 11th, and 18th. You can watch the video and see if you get anything out of those. I feel like, yeah, this Queen of Swords is like really, really strong. Has a warrior, a sweet face, but the warrior gear on and ready to, since it's the card of reason too, it could just be reasoning, working through, reasoning out the situation with this person, using your mental abilities and your well thought out words could silence them into submission, should I say. Silence them into doing what you want them to do, because I really feel like this Seven of Daggers is showing something that you were completely betrayed on and you're done. And even her eyes there are like of deep meditation almost. It's like an unconscious meditation, like she's throwing and catching these swords, daggers, by instinct. So there's a lot of instinct here too. The instinct on the light side is really coming through here with this balance. These two cards are of great balance to get to this point. Whereas these three cards work together, these two especially, well, actually all three of them. There's a breakdown, a tower moment that needs to falling apart of old ways and making new ways. This is a team, not a one-man show or one-woman show. Either way, it's not a one-person show. This is a two-party agreement. And I feel like that's where the breakdown comes in. And again, I think this does have to do with love and partnership, big time. We have numerologically, we have the 9, which is about fulfillment, which I explained with the self-sufficiency, and the 7 is about taking control and reflection. Taking control is big here. And then we have the 4 for the stability. So the Queen of Swords and the 4 of Cups are working really well together on this reading as well. With the 4 of Cups and the feeling of stability, going within to feel satisfied, and then that Queen of Cups energy with the or Queen of Swords, not Queen of Cups, sorry. It's like, what am I saying? Queen of Swords energy with the reasoning and truth telling. I think that you'll get through this with this this situation, but the truth needs to be told. But it's a balancing act. So I feel like your shadow side is having a hard time with that truth telling, but you know it needs to be done. So your light side is gonna get it done. Between the two of you, you can get it done. Between the two energies, your shadow and your light. So I don't know, if you want to take a look at November 4th, 11th, and 18th at that, like I said, shadow work reading, go right ahead. There's some prompt questions there that might be useful to help you through this situation. This one does feel a little stickier, but I feel like, as I said, I don't see like ending of a relationship or divorce or anything. I just feel like one side has not said how they feel, and the other side doesn't know, possibly. But the shadow does need to be dealt with, because this could go right in the shadow side as well. The 7 of daggers, swords, because it is a feeling of betrayal. So you could put that there, right in between there, technically. So we could do this. I am going to move the cards around this time. There we go. There we go. Working on these 2 to make this 3 balanced. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you have a beautiful week. We will see you again next week.